Hello and welcome to Dougie's Draw Along. My name's Ricky and I love drawing all the characters from Hey Duggee, and I want to help you draw them too. So, who are we drawing today?
Oh my! This is incredible! What an original perspective! Ooh, the verdant greens of the hills, the yellows of the meadows, glorious, glorious! Look, look! The lush foliage, the total celebration of life!
That's right, it's Tino, the artistic mouse. Now whenever I draw a character from Hey Duggee, I like to break them down into shapes to make them easier to sketch. So what shapes make up Tino? Now I think Tino's body is shaped like a sports racket. So write this for the handle, or his body, and around and up like this for his head. And then there's another racket shape overlapping. So the handle can stick out to one side to make his nose. Stay in like this for his head. His nose, like a ball, like this. And two dots for his nostrils. His eyes are slightly long circles, like egg shapes. With two darker circles inside for his pupils. His ears, again, slightly long circles, like that, with another one on the inside. And there's two of these, one on top of his head, one to the side. His legs are like little thin lolly sticks, with a little line across like that for his foot. His arms are much the same, just like lolly stick shapes as well. And his tail droops down towards the floor and curves out, a little slide. Tino often wears an artist's hat, like a beret, and that's simple to draw. It's like a sausage shape, like this, with a little pop out like that. So now we've practiced all those shapes, I think it's time to put them together. Now I'm going to start with his body, which is like a sports racket shape. And then another one overlapping but sticking out to one side. I'm going to go around this. Draw a circle on the end of this handle here to make his nose. Now I'm going to add in his ears, slightly long circles, one on the edge here, just touching the top of the racket. Another circle on the inside, and one on the top of his head pointing up. His legs just sticking out the bottom. Two little thin lolly sticks. His arm, just the back of his body here. Mousy tail. So draw a little line in for his feet. One, two. Little line across his belly for his trousers. And as Tino is an artist, he likes to wear an artist's top, which is stripy. Now let's pop in his face. So the two slightly long circles here, like eggs for eyes. Little eyebrow over the top. A smile. He's happy from doing lots of art. Two little nostrils for his nose. And finally, his artist hat. Little sausage, a bit like that. Right, I think it's time to colour him in. So I'm going to start with Tino's face, like a browny grey colour. And I'm going to draw around the shape that I'm going to colour in first so I stay inside the lines. So I'm going to go around his mouth and his eyes. His hand, same colour, so his feet and his tail. I'm going to draw over his eyebrow, but it's okay because I can draw that back in afterwards. Now I'm going to colour in Tino's nose, and his nose is a lovely plum colour, pinky red. I'm going to colour over his nostrils because I can draw those back in afterwards. Now his nose is the same colour as his trousers, so from this line here, colour in his trousers. And his tail fits into his trousers as well. Now for the stripes on his artist top, I'm using a dark purple. I might add an extra stripe in here. Not worrying about my lines so much. With the same purple, I'm going to put in his nostrils and his nose. Put in a little bit of pink for his tongue because I've got his mouth open. And with a light pinky peach, I'm going to colour in the insides of his ears. And with a black, I'm going to do the inside of his mouth. His pupils and his eyes. And his artist hat. And finally, with a slightly darker brown than his face, I'm going to draw in his eyebrow. And there's Tino, the artistic mouse. He looks ready to do some art, and I think I'm ready to do some more art too. I had such fun drawing Tino that I'm going to draw him again. I've already practiced all the shapes, so I'm going to dive right in, starting with that body and head shape, which is like a sports racket, or an upside down bowling pin. Another one that overlaps, that goes out towards his nose. And then on his nose, that round circle. Two slightly long circles like this, or squashed ones for his ears. One there, and one there. Little egg shapes for his eyes. The pupils in the middle. Smile, and a little tongue. Put his eyebrow in now. Now that I've practiced all the shapes and I've drawn him once, I can do these bits in any order I like. Pop his little legs in. His little tail. Arm, a line for his trousers, his stripes, and his little artist hat. Ah, not forgetting his nostrils. 1, 2. Okay, I'm going to colour him in. Starting with that brown colour for his face. Going around the outlines first so I don't go over the lines when I colour it in. Around his eyes, his mouth, a bit for his hands, and his feet, and the end of his tail. A rich plum colour for his nose. And his trousers. A nice purple for his stripy artist top, leaving white in between. little nostrils in. A little pink for his tongue. That's if you're drawing with his mouth open. Inside of his ears, light pinky peach colour. Black for the inside of his mouth. His pupils, his eyes, and his little artist hat. Then finally, his little eyebrow. There we go, Tino the artistic mouse. If you're drawing an artistic mouse, it would be good to draw him creating a work of art. There we go, magnificent. I really enjoyed drawing Tino the artistic mouse, and I hope you enjoyed drawing him too. See you next time for more Duggie's Draw-Alongs. Bye bye!